All right, greetings, grand risings, and namaste to my beautiful soul family. I hope everyone is doing grand on this beautiful AM that we have been gifted with. Giving thanks and praise for all of our blessings, for all of our lessons, for the people that are in our lives, that are on our journey, for the people that show us love, for our ancestors, our spirit guides, our guardian angels, for the abundance that we have in our lives. Yes, we have a lot to be thankful for. So I know that it's been a while since I've been posting, and I just want to sit down and rap with y'all for a minute before we actually get started into what we're going to do this AM. So if you guys don't know who I am Empress Tee of the Empress Tee Healing Chat Intuit Guidance channel. Of course, yeah, that's right, where we tap into our intuition to guide us on this journey called life. We get inside of ourselves. We learn about the chakra systems and how it can help us balance out our lives so that we can be presented with the gifts of the universe, and also how we can present ourselves to others in our most highest state or in our better self. Okay, so it's all about self-improvement, self-love, learning about your chakras, and learning to elevate on your soul journey. So that's what it's all about over here on this channel. So if you like what you hear, please take the moment to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, share and tell your friends, because yes, we are up and rolling and we are up and growing over here. Now, excuse me, I've been guided to do a little something different, right? So if you guys can see before you, I have a box called the Chakra Wisdom Tarot deck. And let me tell you, this deck is all of that and some, okay? Because it breaks down the chakras, and it breaks down the chakras in a way where we can understand it if we visualize ourselves being on this journey called life. Because remember, I keep saying that this journey called life implies or must have in it the living, the learning, and then the mastering of what we have learned on this journey called life. And with this Chakra Wisdom Tarot deck, it breaks down the chakras and how we can use the wisdom of our chakras to elevate our soul, to become a better person internally so that it can manifest outwardly. It will help us magnetize what we want in our life so that we'll be able to manifest. Excuse me. Let me get a little drink of water. So that is what we're doing today. Now, this Wisdom Tarot deck, it encompasses all 7 of the major chakras, okay? We're talking about from the root chakra all the way up to our crown chakra. It'll talk about the different colors. And again, we'll just go on a little journey talking about what happened from the past to the present and then in the future. We're going to break down the chakras by twos. And then on the last chakra, which is the crown chakra, then I will combine the crown chakra with the root chakra. And again, we'll go through that journey again. Then once that journey has been done, as far as for breaking down the chakras by twos, then we'll combine the whole deck and then we'll go ahead and get it cracking. So that's what it's going to be about, right? It's going to be about our journey and learning the wisdom of our chakras. So I just wanted to let you guys know that. And it has beautiful, beautiful, beautiful imagery, pictures. And please forgive me. I think we got a little uptake in pollen this morning. I've been up since daybreak. All right. So I've already said the prayer, so we're just gonna move the cards around a little bit and see what pops out. Remember, we're gonna do 3 cards for the present, 3 cards for the future, And then 3 cards. I'm sorry, 3 cards for the past, 3 cards for the present, and 3 cards for the future. All right. That's out the way. So we got some pop-outs, and we're going to take them for the past. The first card out is Strength. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's Strength. The next card out is the 8 of Cups. And then the next card out is the 2 of Wands. All right. So we'll go ahead and we'll start with these 3 cards. And then we'll go ahead and we'll go to the present. So in the past, you have had to call upon your strength. And let me tell you something about the cards a little bit before we go a little bit further. The cards are also broken down by the color of the chakras. So whenever I say we starting with our first 2 chakras, the cards that we're going to be dealing with are the chakras for the sacral chakra and then the cards for the root chakra. The root chakra is the first chakra in the card, and the color that indicates the root chakra is the color red. And then for the sacral chakra, it is indicated by the color orange. And I know it looks like a little burnt orange on the cards, but it actually represents the color orange because the solar plexus is represented by the color yellow. Not color yellow, okay? So, in the past, you've had to drum up your strength, your emotional strength, because when we're talking about our sacral chakra, we're talking about emotions, okay? As you can see, she has tamed, or you have tamed your emotions, or you are in the process of taming your emotions. You learned how to tame your emotions, okay? Remember, this is a journey of living, learning, and then mastering. So in the past, you've had to take those emotional highs and those emotional lows, sit with them, tame them, understand them, make them work for you, make them become your strength, okay? That's what you had to do in the past. You had to do that in order to find emotional balance. And also in doing so, you had to harness some of the energy from your solar plexus chakra. Okay, because as you can see, I'm sorry, my camera's kind of crazy. I'm working on getting another camera. But as you can see, she's in a yellow dress. And again, the yellow is also depicting the solar plexus chakra. Okay, so she's had to drum up and harness some of that energy from the solar plexus chakra so that she can have emotional strength. She's learned how to use that emotional strength because I don't know if you guys can see the card or not, but those pools of water in front of her and the lion, they don't reflect her and the lion. They actually look like they're reflecting different worlds or different realms, okay? Because at the bottom they have like little landscape of trees and sky, but that's not what the but that's not reflecting of her. So on this journey, you've had to learn strength. You've had to tame that inner emotions so that you will be able to continue on your journey. So this is something that you had to learn in the past. Emotional balance, take that emotional balance and tame it and make it work for you. Love yourself a little harder. Love yourself, nurture yourself a little more. So those emotional ties and that emotions that you feel, you'll be able to tame that. Okay, in the past, we're going back to our root chakra. You know that our root chakra, it connects us with Mother Earth and it also connects us to our ancestral DNA. So we're talking about here in the past, we're talking about the 8 of Cups. In the Wisdom Tarot, The 8 symbolizes revisiting something again, or going back to the drawing board to start anew. So your 8 of Cups represents you going back to the starting board, maybe because of the emotions, because Cups also symbolizes emotions. So even though that you are grounded with knowing who you are grounded in the knowledge of your ancestors. You are knowledgeable in who you are. There are still some things that you have to maybe walk away from, okay? Or that you had to walk away from. The 8 of Cups, excuse me, the 8 of Cups makes us go back to the drawing board and maybe sift out some things that we didn't see in the beginning. Thus, we having to start anew, okay? Remember, the 8 of Cups is talking about, or the 8s in the Wisdom Tarot deck, it talks about starting things anew, revisiting things. Also in the past, you have the 2 of Wands. The 2s represent, in the Wisdom Chakra deck, the connections, either the embracing of connections or ignoring of connections. But you have your 2 of Wands here. So in the past, okay, you learned how to magnetize what you want. You can't really see in the card. Let me see if I could get it a little bit closer. If you can see in the card where she is holding an orb in her hand, okay, she's understanding how to harness that energy. She's understanding how to give herself self-love, or to give yourself self-love. You understand that whenever the self-love that you give yourself, it radiates from within and without to without. So you're able to magnetize and manifest the connections that you want in your life. The two of Wands represents magical manifestation. So whenever you are in the understanding of who you are, and you are knowing that who you are is excuse me, absolutely beautiful. Somebody don't want me to talk about something. You are absolutely beautiful. You are able to manifest those connections that you want, okay? That's what you learned in the past. Let's see what's going on right now for the future. For the present. Just seeing what's popping out. Nothing pops out here. I'll go ahead and pull one from the top. All right. So in the future, in the present, you have the 8 of Cups. You have the 9 of Coins. And then you have the Ace of Wands. Okay, so this is the present. So what we have going on now, we're talking about 8s in the Wisdom Chakra. 8s represent going back to the drawing board. So this card right here, 8, is the card of the missing element. Okay, maybe you want to go back to the drawing board. Maybe there's something that is missing. Okay, maybe you have to go back and take a look at, did you invest wisely? Did you invest your time wisely? Did you invest your money wisely? This is not something to be, like, now I won't say afraid of, but it's just making you go back and revisit something that you may have missed. Remember, this is the first chakra, so it is representing red, which is our first chakra, right? So we're still grounded, we're still rooted, we're still tapped into our connections to our ancestors, to Mother Earth. But we know that it's something that we have to go back and we have to revisit, because this is the card of the missing element. Also, in the present, it talks about the 9 of Coins. Okay, the Nine of Coins talk about this is the card of personal inventory. All right. So at the present moment, you're taking stock in everything that you've created, because again, the nines in the Wisdom Tarot deck represents a culmination of everything that you have created. Okay, so that's what the nines represent. So here is the Nine of Coins. Nine of Coins is the card of personal inventory. Okay, you're taking stock of the things that you've created. Okay, it's not like you're laying back, you're just in gratitude of the things that you have, of the abundance that you have in and of yourself. Okay, I've created stability for myself. Check, done that. Okay, I've created emotional stability for myself. Check, done that. Okay, she's just looking and she's reflecting. She's taking a personal inventory. Okay, I've gotten rid of things that are no longer for my highest purpose out of my life. Check, got that. Okay, I'm vibrating at a higher frequency by loving myself more, by investing in myself more emotionally. Check, got that. This is the personal inventory. So that's what's going on right now. I've created a stable foundation for myself. Check, done that. Not codependent on anybody. Check, done that. Knowing and understanding that I am interdependent upon the universe, upon my creator, upon my ancestors, knowing that we are all one and one and all. Check, know that. Okay, emotionally stable, also drawing upon some of the energy of my sacral chakra, as also depicted in the yellow. Okay, I'm sorry, not your sacral chakra, but your solar plexus, because this card right here is orange, so this is talking about your sacral chakra. But you see, like the yellow flowers around that, that means that she has also harnessed some of that solar plexus chakra. Okay, taking her internal power, all right, and creating the things that she wants to see, that she is a movement by herself. Okay, you're a movement by yourself. And also at the present time, the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands. Now let me tell you about the aces. The aces is also found in your root chakra. The aces are gifts from the creator and from your ancestors. So the Ace of Wands is the card of confident creativity. Okay, you are being gifted this by the creator. You are being gifted this by your ancestors. You are tapping into the divine heritage that you know that who you are. Okay, you are understanding that you have the power to co-create with the universe, that you have the power to manifest what it is that you want in your life. Okay, that you have the power within you to love yourself, so that love emanates outwardly, so that you are magnetizing what you want in your life, therefore making it manifest into the 3D. You've learned that lesson. You know what you put out in the universe is what you get back. Setting good intentions, confidently creating the life that you want to live. Not thinking about anybody else, not worrying about what the person to the left or to the right of you are doing, but staying in your lane and creating confidently with the universe, with the backing of the creator, with the backing of the universe, with the backing of your ancestors. Okay? That's what's going on in the present. In the future, yeah, this is a great journey. You know what I'm saying? There's some things on this journey that you had to learn, or that maybe that you're still going through, right? That's what life is all about. We live it, we learn it, we apply it, we master it. Next card is the Two of Cups. This is in the future. too many. The Magician. The Ace of Cups. All right, so that's what's in the future. So let's talk about the Two of Coins. Okay? The Two of Coins. Remember, the twos in the Wisdom Tarot deck symbolizes the connections, the embracing of, or the ignoring of connections. The Two of Coins. She's turning her back on things that no longer serve her. There is a door that is open for her to walk into to embrace another connection. Okay, this is talking about an emotional connection, okay? You are being called forward to step into calmer waters. You are being called forward, okay, to make the decision to follow your intuition and the guidance of your ancestors, okay? In doing so, you'll be able to come into calmer waters. The Two of Coins is going on a different journey. Okay, again, the Two of Coins is either embracing a connection or either ignoring a connection. The next card out is a major arcana, and that is the Magician. So whenever you started out on this journey, you started out by being gifted with the knowledge with the knowledge of things that are inherent to you. You maybe didn't know that you had those gifts inside of you, but as your journey began, you begin to hone in on those qualities and on those abilities. You begin to get guided by the universe and by your ancestors and by your spirit guides. And along the way, you come across the Magician. The Magician is handing you the wand. The wand signifies that you have the ability to manifest what you want in your life. I don't know if you guys can see what the other emblems or the other things that are sitting on the table, but you have the sword, you have your coin, and you also have the cup. So these are the things that you will be going through as you go through the journey of life. You may be faced with mental blocks. You may be calling upon yourself for mental clarity. You may be faced with financial hardships or financial stability. You may be faced with emotional fulfillment or not emotional fulfillment. But all in all, you are the Magician, so you have control of all of that. You can create the life that you want. So the Magician is gifting you this wand, okay? And in knowing that, this is the Ace of Coins. This is the card of elegant receipt. This is the blessings that are being bestowed upon you from the Creator, the universe, your ancestors, and your spirit guides. You are openly receiving those gifts because you now know how to harness the energy within you. You now know that you are still that being tapped and being grounded and being understanding of the triumphs and the traumas of your ancestors. You're still grounded, even though this is an Ace of Coins, okay? This is elegant receipt. You are receiving those gifts that are inherent to you through your divine lineage. You know who you are. You openly receive these gifts. You openly receive these abilities, okay? So all in all, the read is telling me that you need to embrace who you are. There on your journey, you may have to revisit some things, like the card of the like the Eight of Coins. You may have to go back and revisit some things and start something anew. But all in all, this is a good spread because we see that the gifts that have been bestowed upon you, you are using them in the right way. Nothing has come about in the reverse, meaning that you may be using the things and the knowledge that you have gained along your journey to bad mind somebody or bad mouth somebody or do something out of jealousy. So all in all, this is a good spread. And again, this is concentrating on your root chakra and your sacral chakra. The colors: red for your root chakra, and your orange for your for your sacral chakra. Okay. Love you guys. Stay safe in these spiritual streets. Until next time, let's strengthen that root chakra and that sacral chakra. Love you guys. Until next time.